Так, і що, куди я тут збирався піти? Поппі. Точно, точно, точно. Ну, пішли подивимось, чи точніше полетіли подивимось, що там Поппі чекає на що. Сподіваюсь, вона там не отримала, поки нас чекає по Поппі.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Криланою точно все в порядку.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Так, ну добре. Я не буду жодній бабусі розповідати такого.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
Щось...
An entire castle to roam.
Кентаври з луками мені не дуже сильно подобаються.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Ладно, хвостатий, не вишньобуйся.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual
Видите,
lately.
там хтось оленя
I've noticed that
схавав.
too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Pelts. Poor beasts.
Ніхірово вони тут так-то нарізали.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Так, реально Обі-Вана
How
Кенобі на
do
вас всіх не
goblin and
вистачає.
poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us.
От я
Should we
теж
use
так думаю.
disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Що можна і
Hard to say
поближче
from up here.
роздивитись.
Let's get a better lay of the land.
There's trouble afoot.
Revelio. It's Totalis.
I heard something.
Тут нічого немає.
There you are.
Confringo.
There's a troll you are. Reducto.
Воу,
Levioso.
воу, воу, воу.
You having the knack at all. Levioso.
Glaciers.
Levioso. Not so tough
Glaciers.
there, are ya?
Expelliarmus. Window.
Reducto. Reducto.
Glaciers. Window. Glaciers.
And I haven't even had Reducto.
Я думаю, без
Merlin,
редактора
something,
обійдемося.
Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Revelio. Glaciers. Reparo. Revelio.
Ага, тут іще один. Чотирьохкімнатний намет.
Merlin's name?
О,
Are those dragons?
що, час випускати драконів?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. That's a brilliant idea.
Revelio.
І от кому цей стелс потрібен?
Someone's here. I sense. Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him. But I think it's Totalis.
Коли можна просто бійку драконів подивитися. Так, я думаю, потрібно трошки швидше це робити, щоб їх врятувати.
Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
They say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last witness is going to regret trespassing.
Ой-ой-ой, не лякай. Не до майстер стелсу в дії. Манюня, ти тут нормально взагалі почуваєшся?
Turn my back for 1 second and what?
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you. Revelio.
Що там у Попі, за Попі відбувається?
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
Давай. Я тільки залюбки.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Ти чо там присів-то так різко? Давай сюди драконє яйцо. Яйце, о. Так, ну це точно розводити додому.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Дракон, ми йдемо.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact! Show yourself!
Ей. Ну. А ви що такі тупі, блядь? Та не надо, не надо, не надо. Так, дракон.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
I'll kick you.
Expelliarmus.
Has no one ever using a wand these days?
Glacius.
I've never been one. I'm President John.
You'll regret that.
Так, досить вже стрибати.
Never like vegetables.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Зараз.
Accio. This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose.
Рятувати драконів це по нашому профілю. Ой-ой. Але ти собі, малюче.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
Чорний гібридить.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. but I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't
Та
helping ourselves
нормально,
standing
що ви
here.
тут
Let's get to
починаєте?
safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Не з такого лайна виплутувались. Текс. Хто тут у нас такий червоненький?
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. After
Revelio.
in the term.
Так. Зараз прийду.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
Воу, підступна жаба.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
Що, все? Топорейки ваші закончилися? Топірки. Що там, якісь новенькі закляття є? Зберіть сторінки для посібника в підземній гавані. Беріть сторінку посібників книги трансфігурації, середній рівень, яка знаходиться в бібліотеці. Серйозно? Я сподіваюсь, там хоч показано, куди йти. Так, потрібно було когось там розмножити. Я думаю, саме час розмножити. Ястральчиків трошечки. Я не хочу нічого варити, дякую. Так, і що, у мене тут все заповнено вже. 12, одної тентаклі не вистачає. Так, 3, 8, 5, окей. Можна трошечки зварити.
I don't have anything for this at the moment.
Так, що там? Яйце є? Чи як воно взагалі відбувається? О. Народився маленький нащадок гіпогрифа пірнатий. А де ти? О, це ти. Манюнчик. О, як ми тебе назвемо? Як там звали нашого любимого дракончика? Пам'ятаєш? От і я не пам'ятаю. Значить буде маленький гіпо. Так, це ваше. Ваше маленьке щеня. Так, фестрал, окей. Розводити. Прикольно, воно ще теж Іро дало. Так, а якщо ви обидва тут. Ага. Добре.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Це все чудово. Але чого в мене тут 3 фістрали? А, ну точно. Одна могилія, це та, яку добавили. Ну, в принципі, найближчих півгодини тут немає чого ловити. Де там маленький піздючок? Його ще треба погладити разочок. То давай, дивись, не втони в калюжі. Не втопись там. Так, а де там відкрилося? Ще одне місце. О. Ну це точно для єдинорожка буде. Так, щоб тобі не сумно було, я тобі зараз... Його. Я думаю, загон для розведення тобі прямо зараз не потрібен. А от шарики... Хоча... Підтягнуть. Що там для єдинорогів є? Єдинороги. Ось це тобі одинорог. Щоб тобі не так скучно було. Диви яка. Алло. Ясно. Забрати цяцю. Все, катай. Скоро знайдемо тобі товариша. Товар іща. Ні, краще коріша. Бо якого в сраку товариша. Так, а тепер завдання. Поговорити з Попі, розмова з матір'ю. Беріть сторінку для посібника. Окей. Я дуже сильно сподіваюся, що там от прям... буде показано. Показано. Де там ця сторінка знаходиться? Так, тут, здається, хтось хоче поговорити. Давайте поговоримо.
Going for a swim?
Ноги
Goodness,
замочив.
no. Though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim. Can't very well be liaison to the mer people if I don't know how to swim.
You're a liaison to the mer people.
Well, not technically, no. At least not yet. The position doesn't actually exist at the moment, but I have a plan to change that. I'm Nerida, by the way. Nerida Roberts. We didn't officially meet, but we duelled in the Crossed Wands Club.
Yes, of course. Good to see you again.
And you.
You seem quite interested in mer people.
I am. And they're as misunderstood and disregarded by wizard kind as goblins and centaurs are. I feel that if goblins and centaurs have liaison officers at the ministry, then the mer people should have one too.
I'm impressed. I think reaching out to the mer people is a grand idea.
You do? Oh, thank you. Of course I haven't exactly done anything just yet. I presented them with a gift a few weeks ago, and they wanted to leave me one as well, in one of their caves. Reciprocity and an offer to visit. I tried telling them I couldn't swim, but I'm afraid that bit got lost in translation. Mermish really is tricky.
Ясно, ясно. Зараз ми тобі допоможемо.
Well, I can swim and could help you if you'd like.
You'd really do that? Oh, thank you! Thank you, thank you! The last thing I want is for them to think I'd shunned their gift. Diplomacy is a delicate dance. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can dive down to their cave from just there in the water. I can't wait to hear about what you find. One day soon, I'll see for myself. I just know it.
Revelio.
Так, а старі... Добре, давай спочатку ти. Пірнай.
Look at this place. Did the Mer people really leave Nerida an artifact?
Водний народ, а користується метеликами.
Ревеліо.
Що за херня? Якісь же не такі водні вони.
Lumos.
Hello.
Confringo. Now then, I'll need you to come with me. Now for the rest of you. Confringo. Lumos.
Давай. Полетіли. Ви трошки на шампурю. Ти відкриєш мені двері. Все чесно.
What do we have in here then? Nerida will be happy about this. Revelio.
А, то це така була важка загадка. Заради одного сундучка. Нормально, нормально.
Crossed wands was so much.
Your gift from the Mer people was exactly where they said it would be.
Oh, that's wonderful news. I was so worried I'd left it too long and they'd seen it as a slight. Our relationship with them is already so tenuous.
Then I'm glad we helped to foster some healthy diplomatic relations.
Мені дуже подобається другий варіант
It's marvelous.
відповіді. Заберу подарунок собі. І так на кожний квест відповідь. Якщо воно цікаво зміниться, він буде гроші вимагати. Я думаю, за Слізерін 100% потрібно подивитися всі відповіді. Так, тепер повернемося сюди. Так, що я бачу тут? Ага. А тут є... Куди залізти? Окей. А, ну по типу я міг сюди просто так спуститися, так? Добре. На якійсь з цих 4... Добре, 6 платформах може бути напис. Я думаю, на оцій.
Revelio.
Я не вгадав. Так, глибоко під внутрішнім двором віадука розташована пристань для човнів, де доставляють першокурсників через Чорне озеро в Хогвартс. Це сюди Гаррі припаркували. тепер ще одна сторінка. Я думаю, на ліфті буде
So this is the
скоріше.
underground harbour.
Давай, давай. А ти сюди взагалі... Ну, точно. Ти сюди телепортувався. Ж ти й не на поїзді не покатався, ні на човниках. Прогресивний трансгресист. Окей. Так, ну це Inside the Castle, так? Значить, нам сюди. Що ж, якщо ти ведеш, то я не проти скористатись.
All of the shopkeepers like me. I know they do. They always put a bit of something extra in the bag for me. I think they're drawn to my charm.
Здається, десь там ключик. Ключик. І куди ж цей ключик подівся? Давай, давай, давай. Так. Це явно не сюди. А тут що?
Revelio.
Тут я був. Так, добре, якщо подумати, куди ключик полетів.
Aloha Mora.
Кудись наверх.
Levioso. Accio.
Кудись наверх. А далі куди?
I doubt there's ever been a headmaster as hated as Black.
Revelio.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why
Ну я так, що прям десь тут відкрито не бачу цього замочка. Ага. То замочок мене бачить, так?
Anyone been into Albie Weeks' shop lately?
Так, наверх, 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 наверх. А це... щось вниз. Добре, потім пошукаю цей замочок.
book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around his...
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Yes. Help me,
Professor
please.
Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people
Я
call
тільки
bits
не
of knowledge
вікторина, я
trivial.
вас
I
благаю.
would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it
Щось ти
over
дуже
with.
легко на
Splendid.
це
Just a
змовився.
few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Я не ходив до школи
The
Хогвартса.
snake bird.
No. Incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Так, ну це прям я
Felix
точно
Felicis.
знаю.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Які чарівні артефакти згадуються у казці про трьох братів? Три брати.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct.
Ну тоді
According to
там
Beedle the Bard,
дари
the Deathly
смерті.
Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Так, малюночків не буде. Точно не перший і... Хай буде
The Quaffle.
третій.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Правильно,
Actually,
правильно.
the answer was false. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species.
Ой,
Well,
це.
I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either.
Давай
next ones will
мені,
be more
будь ласка, листочок.
I'd like to answer more questions.
Окей.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
Ну, от точно не Міжнародна конфедерація магів, мені здається. Мені здається, точно не. Але я думаю, що
The Order
скоріш
of
за
Merlin.
все цей.
No, that's incorrect. The answer was the Wizards' Council. The Wizards'
Okay.
Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required
Я
a more
точно це
structured
запам'ятаю.
government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
Ну, український залізняк. Невже може бути самим найменшим? Але... Який там був? Ладно, хай буде
The
цей.
Ukrainian Ironbelly.
No,
Бо все
I'm
одно це
sorry, but the
неправильна
answer was the
відповідь.
Peruvian Vipertooth. Though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Quincy Hogg.
Якщо 3 рази не третя
It is
відповідь,
believed that Hengist used the 3 broomsticks inn as his home. The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
Так, я провтикав, хто там. Ладно, добре, що я це записую, потім подивлюсь. Яка чарівна істота внаслідок схрещування з пером породила потай? Так, ну, в 4-й раз точно не 3-й.
Yes! While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have
Теорія
described it as a
працює.
tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a letherfold?
Смеркута. Що таке смеркута? Ну, точно не 3-є. Не знаю, що таке відштовхуючий пристрій, тому хай буде приголомшуваче закляття.
The only known survivor of a letherfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea
Ні,
at the time.
теорія не
Who
працює.
published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Гемп. Ну точно гемп.
That's it! One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Не лоскачі сплячого дракона, мені здається, найкращий девіз.
Knowledge is the real magic.
No, the answer was never tickle a sleeping dragon. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco dormiens nunquam titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
Васильків? Я думаю, Васильків це Василіск. Хай буде Васильків.
The basilisk.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was the rune's paw. According to Parselmouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
Так.
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The American school was founded in the 17th century by Iseult Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known
Скільки
to
там у
wizard
тебе
kind?
ще цих запитань залишилось? Можна це вже скіпнути? Найпотужніше приворотне зілля.
Amatentia.
That's the answer. Amatentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
Так, мені
I don't
потрібна
have time for another quiz at the
просто
moment.
книжечка
That's fine.
була.
Come and find me if you'd like to try later. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio
Дякую.
ought to make quick work of this.
Ми обов'язково з тобою ще
So we use this task to
побалакаємо.
complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Прям обов'язково. Але не сьогодні. Так, а ну-ка ти, малий. Куди? О, так. Ну цього хоч видно було.
Got it.
На місце. Так, а можна туди телепортуватись? Чи це прискорить? Ні. Так, до речі, звідки ця... Цей метелик тут зависає, так? Де ж я його бачив? Дзеркало. Ну, явно не з цієї сторони.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Taking owls a bit too literally, if you ask me.
Що ти, Ронович?
Hello, Gareth. So, has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a
Віздович.
detention. I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
You don't create anything worthwhile without setting a few things on fire.
Agreed. Innovators like us are unappreciated in our time. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer. Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
І тобі не хворіти.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Так, нарешті трансформацію дали. І що у нас з цього вийде?
Beautifully done.
Типічний метелик, окей. А що ви хотіли?
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm not certain I needed all the extra assignments.
And I'm certain you would not have been as successful without them. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the room of requirement.
Ну, є
Protecting
таке.
so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
Але я
I
ж
will say
дружочка
I'm
ще не привіз
especially
йому.
impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Чи був професор Фіг якимось чином змішаний в цьому чи наступному обшуку радника? Що? Ну, хай буде
Professor Fig has
так.
encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Окей.
Since our visit to Felcroft, found the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest. I'll explain.
Так, то ти завжди будеш перетворювати у бочку.
idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there and bring someone
От
who
і
speaks
Лодгок,
gobbledygook.
так знайшовся? Ну окей. Я думаю, спочатку потрібно подивитись, що в мене там взагалі по шмоточкам. 13 з 28. Нічого цікавого немає, так. Я думаю, потрібно цей дим також прибрати, мабуть. Так, таланти ще не вистачає, так, щоб прокачати, окей. Зашибісь, конечно, плащ, але самі його носіть. Так, а тут що ще таке є? Зовнішній вигляд, мантія з регаліями Хогвартсу. Регаліями. Добре хоч. З регаліями. Так, Себастьян і Гоблін. Я думаю, можна оце швидесенько закрити, так. Хоча воно нічого не дасть, я так розумію, крім як просто потеревеніти. Тут, здається, я десь поверхом помилився. О! А ну-ка, а ну-ка, ну-ка, ну-ка. Де там той ключ був? Десь тут? Чи ти звідси вже просто полетів?
Revelio.
Ну, от мені просто цікаво. Куди ти полетів? Hello, я зрозумів, куди ти полетів. Получив? Це тобі за те, що я тебе так довго шукав. Так, а тепер якщо тут є... Туди ключ. Оно. О, ти маленький засранчик. Правильно, сюди. Дві, а їх там 16. Це штук 6, мабуть, знайшов поки що. 6 чи 7. Чи 9. Так, що ви тут лаєтесь?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you.
Мамо, не робіть біду.
I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
Ой, навіть не сподівайтесь на
So
це.
frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus.
Wow.
And it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Ну, так. Ні, ну газель це все одно краще, ніж великий кудлатий пес блохастий.
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month. Then placing the leaf in a crystal
взагалі
fire
нічого
so
проти
that it is
пса не
imbued with
маю.
moonlight. Then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu. But Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Ти сама вибирала свою форму?
Oh no. A person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger. and keep
Щось
my
мені
wits
не
about me.
здається, що газель до всього швидко адаптується. Мені здається,
What does it
газель дуже
feel to
добре
transform
адаптується до шлунку
Well,
тигра
the
чи
first
лева
time it can
якогось.
be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She
Ні, ну це з
claims
твоєї
that she has
сторони
foreseen
тупувато,
tragedy
звичайно.
befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
То що, здравий глузд? Чи дитячий бунтар? Хто ти?
We're making
Звичайно,
good
блядь.
progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Будь ласка, на здоров'я, до побачення. Так, ти що, мене переслідуєш? Ви навіть опита за цього не даєте. Ну хоч 10. Ну, чи 9. Бля, ні, ну це ж лобство з вашої сторони. То значить і за це ніхіра не буде. Попій. Так, і щось мені потрібно було докупити, здається. А що?
Sometimes it seems all roads lead.
Та ну тихо, олрот. Так, чарівна брюква, ніхіра тут немає. Тимофілії поганки. От здається щось тут. А що там було? Хер я знаю. Так, і ще я хотів єдинорожка ще одного схопити десь. Так, добре, давай спочатку по завданню. Що тут Попі принесла?
Seems he's been burgled.
Бля,